You know, guys, I may not feel like it, but fall is about 24 hours away. Fall, my favorite time of year. You know, you've got all kinds of chill in the air, the smell of leaves and spices like pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice, everyone's favorite combination. Joining us this morning, Jamine Santiago of Classic Catering here in Columbia. Thanks for being here with us.
You're welcome.
You're here to share with us some fun recipes for the family in the spirit of fall.
Yes.
And infusing pumpkin spice in lasagna, is that true?
It is. You know, I'm not a big fan of jarred sauces.
Right.
But this is really good. This is Casina Antica, and it's a creamy pumpkin, and they also have a marinara. There's no added sugar, there's no paste added, there's no water added.
Right.
It's just sauce, and you can look and see exactly what you're getting. It's made from these heirloom tomatoes.
Is this it right
and
here?
That's it.
Ooh,
and
smells amazing.
they have some recipes that are super easy to make. Like they have this pumpkin recipe, and so many people say, oh my gosh, I get tired of pumpkin. They talk about pumpkin to death. But it's fun. It's a fall thing. And like, I have a daughter that's a pumpkin fanatic.
Right.
You can't make too many pumpkin things for her.
Pumpkin pie, pumpkin seeds, jack-o'-lanterns.
She makes the best pumpkin pie. But this recipe is so easy, and it's a good family recipe, and this is something you can do with your kids. But you know, before you do anything with the kids, there's something you've got to do.
What's that?
You got to take your phone and turn it off, and turn off the kids' phones. Do you have your phone?
Give it
and
up.
put them aside, because you need to talk to your kids. You need to visit with them. It's so easy to just sit and chat instead of looking at social media. Instead of putting up a picture of your food, let's talk about it. So
Can we cut in this and see what's in here and how you built this thing?
it's so easy too. This is something that could really be put together in about 20 minutes, and then this size needs to bake.
I'll let you.
Yeah, that's a deep dish. How long does this probably need to bake for?
Well, you know, it took about an hour to get ready.
It's hefty.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
All right, so what's in here? Tell me. Let's go through some of these layers.
It's super easy, and the recipe's on your website. But there's an Alfredo sauce in the bottom, which I used my own Alfredo sauce. What you do is you just put a couple of cups of milk to warm, throw some basil leaves in it, and put it aside. Then you put a little butter in a pan, and you infuse that into your sauce. That goes on the bottom and the top.
Okay. So
now, you can use a jarred sauce if you're in a hurry and you're doing this with kids, but I do like my own sauce for that. But you put a layer of noodles over the sauce, then you put some ricotta that I put some Parmesan and mozzarella in, and it calls for Swiss chard, which you have to blanch and chop. I use spinach. I use baby spinach. You can saute that, put a layer of that in, and the cheese is in, and the wonderful pumpkin
I can
sauce.
totally taste the hint of pumpkin in this.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
got a nice
tried
spice to it. And this is vegetarian, because you know all these teenagers today, they don't want to eat meat. So this is good.
Wonder why they're sick all the time. They don't eat meat.
And if they're younger kids, maybe don't tell them. Maybe hide the spinach.
You can hide the spinach, but do put the spinach in, because it's
really
there's spinach in there.
Scary.
But it's a healthy alternative, and it's not too heavy. There's not a lot of oil in that, so just bake it. And you know, you could, as a mom, I always think of these things. Put this into 3, put 2 in the freezer.
Just gonna say.
Ready for next time. It freezes wonderfully.
And what's this garnish on top? Is that
I just put a little chopped green onion, because I like to see a little green. That's just who I am. So.
All right, Miss Jamine Santiago, Classic Catering, by the way. You do catering and all kinds of stuff.
I do.
Great family, easy family recipe. Kids, put the phones away, have some fun. You're going to stay with us. We have some other cool things coming up with pumpkins.
And even simpler lasagna recipe.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
We'll put details at abccolumbia.com. We're back right after this.
Really good.